to TWF Powerrr Might. I am Jonathan Coachman, here with Trini Kwan and with Elijah Burke. And today on Powerrr Might, we're going to see, hopefully the last time we're going to see the ongoing saga between Kenny Omega and Asuka, but Kenny Omega has something between Asuka. Jonathan Coachman says, yeah, his run in the TWF, Trini Kwan said, has not been very well. He has made a lot of oaths that he hasn't kept. He said he was going to beat Roman Reigns, and it never happened. He became the TWF heavyweight fighter after beating Biggie Langston, losing to Brock Lesnar. And he only became a three-time TWF 24/7 fighter by his run-ins with Ashley Williams. But here he is. Can he stand up? It's just sad. Oh fuck, just stand there because you can't stand up in the ring. Alright. Fuck. Fuck. Now they fall down. There he goes again. Alright. So, I know I can't stand up there. Wakefulness will just not let me stand up there. Alright. So the first thing we gotta talk about, well, they're not happy. His run in the TWF hasn't gone the way he wanted it to go, Jonathan Coachman said. Kenny Omega made a lot of oaths when he was coming in, and he didn't really keep any of them. And Trini Kwan said he is probably scathed. He is probably guilted out on many other folks, Trini Kwan said. Well, I'll tell you right now, Elijah Burke says, the only ones that he's guilted on are the folks. He hasn't really guilted on anyone. But everybody else has been effing him over. So I guess at the end of the day there is some guilt. So, I know it doesn't look like it, but I know it doesn't look like it, but I am a former IW heavyweight fighter, AEW heavyweight fighter, AAA heavyweight fighter, and NJPW heavyweight fighter. I came to the TWF in November of last year, made an oath that I was going to beat Roman Reigns. I was going to become the world heavyweight fighter. Well, that didn't happen. Then I beat Biggie Langston. At least I won the TWF heavyweight winnings, only to lose it to Brock Lesnar. Then after fucking around with Asuka, which I've still been seen to be doing, and fucking around with Ashley Williams, I somehow became a three-time TWF 24/7 fighter. So the way it looks like here is that I want this whole thing to be done. So I'm just going to throw my name out there again. And the first thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to tell Roman Reigns that I'm coming after him again. That I'm coming for the TWF heavyweight winnings and the world heavyweight winnings. Well, even though that might be all good and all, Kenny Omega, I'm going to tell you right now, Adam Cole said, I think I just throw my name in the hat. I think I should go after Roman Reigns for the TWF heavyweight winnings and world heavyweight winnings, since I was the longest lording WWE NXT heavyweight fighter during my run in WWE. And I am going to be the one who beats Adam Page and becomes the 5th becomes the 5th AEW heavyweight fighter. Well, we talked about this, Adam Cole. We talked about it. You're only winning it, so when I come back, you can just give it back to me, and then I can become a 2-time AEW heavyweight fighter. Look, Kenny Omega, I don't want to start with you. Alright? Give this to me, and look at this way. You had your seek. You didn't do very well, so now I got my seek. Yeah. Well, guess what? You've been losing all those times to Asuka. You lost all those times to Asuka, too. You lost to Ashley Williams, Adam Cole. And you lost to Ashley Williams, too. Hey, no, look, the Jackal says, no need for us to start this fight. I mean, we gotta dig out Luke Gallows and Kyle Anderson. We don't got Nick Buck or Matt Buck here. We don't got Buddy Fish or Kyle O'Reilly. And this whole, Ashley Williams, Asuka thing has only been here to shame Kenny Omega for being AEW Jack's doll. To shame Adam Cole from going from WWE to AEW. That's what I think it's all about. That's what I think the booking and the writing's all been about, the Jackal says. That's what I think. Oh. Well, now they're getting out of the way now. Something they look like they're truly good at. So, let me get this straight, Asuka says. You think that you fighting me, and me beating you, and me beating you, Kenny Omega, and beating you, Adam Cole, is only to shame you for being in AEW, right? And shame you from going from WWE to AEW, huh? Well, the TWF has all kind of dolls. Some from WWF, WWE, from WCW, not so much from ECW, from some TNA, IW, and some AEW, and a bunch of dolls that are not really wrestlers or fighters to begin with, but become wrestlers and fighters. You think I didn't go for that shit? You know? And you think that you think that that is only to shame you for that? No. You might not be as good as you think you are. You see, Kenny Omega, the grounds to why you lose so many times in the TWF is that you're not as good as you make yourself out to be. Your mouth, it runs all the time. You got the Jackal, Cyrus, Don Covens, whatever you want to call him, same man, always running his mouth for you. Adam Cole always going bang bang all the time like it's some new fucking thing, but at the end of the day he's only offshooting from what he did when he was in WWE, and what he did when he was in NJPW, and what he did when he was in PWG, and what he did when wherever the fuck he was before that. So you ain't doing anything new, Adam Cole. And folks, you go, Kenny Omega. You wanted everyone to see you as AEW's answer to Roman Reigns, but you couldn't get that right. You lost to Christian Cage. Then you lost to Adam Page. So the whole, we're going to beat Roman Reigns, that didn't work. Then you came to TWF thinking you had all the answers, and it didn't work. So, as of right now, I only see... So, who wants to be the one that gets shamed at here today again? Is it going to be you, Kenny, or is it going to be you, Adam? Or do I have to go outside the box? Do I have to think about Luke Gallows and Kyle Anderson coming at me? Is Nick Buck and Matt Buck going to show up one day with their little bullshit overkicking? Do I got to worry about Buddy Fish one day and Kyle O'Reilly showing up? No, it's just the three of you losers. Look, I don't got time for this, Adam Cole says. I'm into bigger and better things. You deal with I'm done. And Asuka, I don't want to take any more losses from you. I've had it. I'm done. Well, then what's that mean? Look what you did, Oscar. You ran off two of my greatest buyers. You ran off Kenny Omega. You ran off Adam Cole. And we are going to do some digging. We are going to get Luke Gallows and Cal Anderson. And one day we'll get Nick Buck and Matt Buck. One day we will get Buddy Fish. We will get Kyle O'Reilly. And one day we will be running and leading everything. Yeah, you think you are. Oh, dang. Wait a minute, that means Oscar's taking it out on the Jackal, or Osiris, or Don Covens, or whatever you want to call himself. You put him in the Oscar lot. Jonathan Coachman says, yeah, Trini Kwan said, we all know the Jackal or Osiris, or whatever you want to call him, has not really been known for his wrestling, either in WWF or ECW, or TNAW, or IW, or AW now. No, Elijah Burke said, you can't overlook the Jackal or Cyrus. This man, he knows what he's doing. Oh, ding ding. Here is your winner, Oscar. So Oscar has beat the Jackal or Osiris, or whatever you want to call him, right here on Power or Might. And I know that he now guilted Oscar for running off Kenny Omega and Adam Cole, but I think at the end of the day they both had free will, and they both didn't want to get shamed anymore by Oscar, so they both chose to run off. That's what I believe, Jonathan Coachman says. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Trini Kwan said. So now, on top of that, Oscar has now beaten Kenny Omega, Adam Cole, and the Jackal, Trini Kwan said. Yeah, that might be good and all. At the end of the day, Elijah Burke said. But we went through 2 Jackal dolls just to get it right with the third one. And Oscar's gonna wish he never did that to them. Well, that might be, Elijah Burke said. That might be true. John McCoachman said. Now we got Gene Okerlund. Alright. Yes, Jonathan Coachman, I'm going to be talking with the Jackal or Cyrus here. Alright, Jackal. Alright, Cyrus. It looks like Kenny Omega and Adam Cole showed that they were weaklings, and they ran off, leaving you to get beat up by Oscar. Laugh all you want, Gene Okerlund. Oscar has shamed. Oscar might think she's won, but she has not. It's true, Kenny Omega and Adam Cole got the really bad writing and booking ever since they came to the TWF. Shamed it by Brock Lesnar, or by Ashley Williams, or by Oscar. But Kenny Omega and Adam Cole will get back on the winning side. And one of these days, Kenny Omega will be the TWF heavyweight fighter and world heavyweight fighter. Or Adam Cole. I don't care which. So then Oscar thought she was bold. He thought she was fearless by beating me up. Me, a non-wrestler, a non-fighter. Yeah. So bold, so fearless. You know what? This thing is not going to be over. And I just need to talk with Kenny Omega and Adam Cole. Yeah, you need to do some spinning. You need to shift things around. Play it up. Say they didn't run off or anything. Say that they weren't weaklings. Well, Gene Okerlund, whatever I need to do, I'm not going to tell you. Whatever Kenny Omega and Adam Cole need to do to find their belief in themselves again. And trust me, they will. And when they do seek their belief in themselves, then the whole TWF will be sorry that they never gave us on, never gave those two on look when they came to the TWF. So, you're saying that one day Kenny Omega and Adam Cole are going to lord over the TWF? Is that what you're saying, Jackal or Osiris, or whatever you want to call yourself? It doesn't care what you call me. Call me the Jackal, call me Osiris, I don't care. Yes, I am telling you Kenny Omega and Adam Cole will lord over the TWF. Well, that was our talk with the Jackal or with Osiris. Back to you, Jonathan Coachman. Well, thank you, Gene Okerlund, for talking with the Jackal here today on Power and Might. It looks like it is all the time we got here for a TWF Might, Power or Might. I am Jonathan Coachman for Trini Kwan and Elijah Burke. We hope you like Power or Might. And we'll see you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw or Lone Day Night Raw.